I'm going to remake the IndigoPark trailer in Minecraft. This is a mascot horror style game inspired by other games that I've already recreated, but the difference is that this game was created by a YouTuber. Yes, Unique Geese. He made his own mascot horror game. Until then, I didn't know him, but you all commented so much that I went ahead and researched what it was. So today, we're going to recreate the IndigoPark trailer in its Minecraft version. As always, I've already watched the trailer, and I broke it down into parts so we can recreate the scenes in Minecraft. I divided it into 5 categories: the introduction, then the scenes with buildings, the parts showing the game room, the indoor settings, and finally, the parts of the trailer that have interactions with other characters, like here. So, okay, we're already here in Minecraft. Look at that, the settings are identical. There's just one problem. You might be asking, Jake, why didn't you show the built setting? Okay, I'll explain that to you guys, but before that, let's talk about the characters we're going to use in this video. There are 3 main characters, the raccoon, the bird, and the lion. So I'm gonna come here in the Blockbench app, and we'll start by creating the raccoon first. He's got this more purplish color, so I'm gonna come here, duplicate it, move it to the side, and okay, put it here. The raccoon obviously has a tail. Pull here a little scarf, here, and detail. Now the head, add the details to smooth it out. Eyes and ears. Here, done. And it turned out like this in Minecraft. Now only 2 are left, the lion and the bird. So I made another character, which was the lion, and this one was pretty easy to make. And now the bird was missing. Finally, we can start recreating the trailer scenes. The characters are really good, but remember that I mentioned the settings? They're already done. I didn't show making them for a reason. I recorded them, but the mod I use, which is the replay mod, corrupted and left the setting like this. Yes, all the settings got flooded during the recording. Yeah, Minecraft is full of problems, so there won't be a part where I show creating it, but don't worry, because I'm still going to show creating the scenes. And this is the most important part, right? Well, our bird is ready, and it turned out great too. Look how the 3 of them look here in Minecraft. I think the ones that are going to appear in this video itself are just the raccoon and the bird, but I'm going to leave the lion here for a future video in case I need it. Since the settings are ready, we can start making the first scene. As I mentioned, I divided it into 5 categories, and the first category is the introduction. The introduction scene takes place exactly here. A black and white video of a guy talking into a microphone plays. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to come here and create a scene called scene number 1, like this. And now I'm going to position a camera focusing on the microphone. I can come here and add a replay. We place a short video and now change its texture. I'll take my skin, but in the human version of Jake, since there's a human talking into the microphone. I'm going to position him right here at the microphone where he should be, and we can change his position. In this case, I'm going to make him put his hand on the microphone as if he's holding it like he's talking. I think this is a good position. And now pressing the button, we see him standing still. Well, during this part of the introduction, while he's still talking, other things are happening, which are the following. In the original scene, we come here to the camera, and it shows me a little and kind of focuses here on the IndigoPark logo. So I'm going to make a camera animation zooming in here. Look, in this same mod, check out how the result looks. It's literally like a camera, and here on the side, there's another setting that's a facade with some little plants, which is also in the original scene. It also zooms in on it. Perfect. The introduction part is ready. Now let's move on to the buildings part. In the original scene, we have some buildings, and as I said, they are already built as well, because the replicator that I used for the recording corrupted. So unfortunately, you won't see the scene of me creating this building, but I did create it, okay? After all, it's not available on the internet to download, so I had to make it. And there are also other buildings here that we need to make a scene with. And I think it's just these 2, because the rest are internal settings, but that's part of category 4, so we'll get to that soon, don't worry. Technically, the only thing we need to do here is position a camera somewhere around here in this part, zooming in like this. See here? Perfect. It will look something like this, but to make it more similar, what we can do is add this command here to make it night. I can also press this button. It's going to freeze a bit, but it will apply shaders and some lighting. And look at that. Now it looks much more like the original scene because it's dark. There. Now it's much prettier. And since I have the shaders and lighting on, I'll take advantage of it and come here to these other buildings that I also built to shoot the scene. It's a quick thing. I just position it here in the first part, then create another point, move a little forward, and it looks beautiful with this realistic lighting. Look, it gives the whole scene a glow. Well, let me remove the shaders and go back. Our second category, which was the buildings, is also ready. Now let's go to the game room. IndigoPark has these little rooms here, see? They're kind of like places where kids are playing. You can tell it's a playpen for kids. And here, other scenes happen. One of the scenes that happens in the game room is when the bird character attacks us. The first one is here, so it's pretty simple, but I created 2 other game rooms, one of which is this one, where a raccoon even appears, and we just have a scene more or less looking at the stairs. It's also in the play area, but it's literally the bird character that comes at us, and then I kind of put my hand in front of him as I showed making. I already have the bird, but I'm going to do the following. Maybe some of you noticed at the beginning of the settings part, there's a green screen, and I'm going to use it to make an animation with this hand. This is literally the hand from the trailer, even with the bracelet. Look, with a raccoon drawn on it. It doesn't look like a raccoon, but it is. Trust me. An animation here in a way that looks like I'm protecting myself from the bird. I know it's a little confusing, but you'll understand when it's done. So I made the animation with the character's hand on the green screen, looking like he's defending himself perfect. With the hand animation done, now I needed to animate the bird itself, and then I animated the bird as if it were attacking me. After that, I just needed to combine the part with the hand and its animation. I know, this was a bit of a different way to create. I had never done it before, but I'll leave the result for you. Look at this, it comes, attacks me, and then I fall to the ground. It turned out great, right? I told you. The game room scenes are done. Now we can go to category 4, which is the internal parts. I mean things like the cafeteria, part of a factory, industry, and other areas that appear inside IndigoPark. The first one is here, so I'm going to do the following. I added this realistic lighting so we can record. And I'm simply going to record each part of the setting that's needed. This one is still very dark. I think I'll do the following. I'll put the art vision effect, and then, in editing, I'll reduce the light a bit. But it's supposed to be dark. It's like an industrial area. There's even a little plane here on top. Each of these parts will then be part of the final trailer. Well, I think I've recorded all the simpler parts, which would just be the cameras moving between the game room and internal parts. Now we're gonna do the interactions. For example, we have a scene where he interacts with his hand again, and the TV moves in the background. There's a raccoon back there, and next, he's in a hallway, and when he looks back, the bird sees him. Well, what I'm gonna do is the following. Here on the chroma key, I already have the little hand, right? So I'm going to make it move as if I'm pointing to the TV. It stays pretty close like this, near the character's camera, and then we have the interaction with the TV. Just in case, I have the TV here. Yes, I turned into a TV. It's kind of small, but don't worry. The first interaction is with this TV here, see? But this TV doesn't move, so we just add some realistic lighting. Let me remove a TV here, and we'll make the TV light, okay? Actually, to make it look a bit better, I can even add lighting up here. Perfect, like this. The first is a very simple interaction with this TV. But then we have this part here. It's really dark because of the light. Let me turn on a little light here. Done. It's lagging a bit, but that's because there's a lot of stuff here. See? What I'm gonna do now is animate this TV, and it's gonna come out from the back. Then we combine it with the chroma key I made with the green screen and the animation of our little hand. So I'm going to make it come out from back there, come forward, get bigger, and rotate. It's like this TV has a life of its own. I didn't quite understand this part of the trailer, but okay, it's going to look really cool in the end. I'll even remove the lighting here because the next part is in this setting here. Look, the bird appears in the background. So what we need to do is create a camera around here and add the bird in the background. Since I have him ready, I'll just place him back there, kind of hidden like this. I create a position here and another one further up front. Now we just animate him coming there. Look, he takes a peek and it's like he's spying on you when you're not looking. Look how the animation is going to turn out. He comes, disappears, he goes away, he vanishes. In this case, disappearing means just moving away, look. And check out how it turned out. He showed up and disappeared. So what I need to do is obviously add lighting. It's going to lag a bit here. Remove the light. It will get really dark, and when I press play in the scene, look, he disappears. I'll just need to get the speed right so that when I look, he turns. Wow, getting the speed right now is a bit tricky. Wait, I'll look. And then I recorded a few times until I got the perfect scene, until I succeeded. Look how it turned out. These interaction scenes turned out really cool. All right, I think it's faithful to the original, but I'll leave you with the complete trailer. So let me know in the comments what you think of the IndigoPark trailer version in Minecraft. Thanks!
All who journey to this newfound paradise, we welcome you. IndigoPark offers a slice of the American dream to call your own. In this place, echoes of days gone are brought back to life as a new generation captures a glimpse of the exciting potential of tomorrow. IndigoPark pays homage to the values, dreams, and unwavering truths that gave rise to our great nation. Here you embark on the journey of a lifetime, a place of creativity, joy, and fantasy, where your dreams come true.